All right,
Ready.
now I'm going to show you how to clear a paper jam. You will have paper jams.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to intentionally jam the copier, but you will have a paper jam.
Mm.
And when you do, on this screen, it's going to pop up that there's a jam, and the copier is going to, you're going to see a picture of the copier, and it's going to tell you right where the paper is stuck, where it's jammed, right? So the first thing you're usually going to have to do is come over here. You basically have to open every nook and cranny on this copier and look for paper because it gets jammed up and hides in different places, okay? It will not function until you clear every piece of paper out. So if you think you've looked at it and it still won't work, it'll pop up and it'll tell you right which step you need to do, okay? So the first thing, you pull this one open, you look up in here. There's right here on this side, there's paper will come up into there. You have to pull that out. The next drawer, there will be paper in there. Or in there. Okay? Sometimes it jams up on the drawer. So you have to pull the drawer out. See how that just jammed right there?
Yeah.
How it crunched up? Okay, that will cause the paper, if paper is wrinkled like this, it will create a jam because it can't flow through smoothly. All right, so on top of this drawer, there's another B1. B1. You have to pull it out. Ouch. When you pull it out, the paper actually comes from, if you're using drawer 4, it'll come through here, roll in under here. So sometimes the paper will get jammed there, okay? Close that. Then you come over here to the finisher. So you open up this door and you just start. Here's D1. That's the lever for D1. Might be stuck in there. Here's D2. Pull it like that. D3 is a knob that you roll, and when you roll it, then it's going to start coming out D5. So you do D3. Here's D4. Here's D5. Here's D6. And there might be there. This is a stapler. I'll show you how to change the stapler here in a minute. Right now we're just doing jams. So then you close this. It might be stuck over here and you pull it out. If you've missed anything, it's gonna still give you the error message. If you've got all the paper out of there, as soon as you close the last door, it'll start doing its thing. Now, if it's gonna, when it jams in the middle of your print job, it will not count that copy into the count, right? So it'll start where it jammed up and it'll give you the extra copy, right? You'll continue your count, but you shouldn't have to go back in and redo anything. It's real sensitive and it knows where that first copy messed up, then it'll start there to give you the rest of the copies, like give you that copy plus what's coming behind it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, so you don't have to say, oh, it jammed on page 4, so now I gotta redo page 4. It should go ahead and give you everything you requested. Just double check and make sure that you did get all of your copies that you had asked for. Okay? All right? So, and if all else fails, if you've cleaned everything out and you still can't find the jam, you could ask somebody else to come and do the same thing, try and find it. If you can't find it and it won't work, then you have to call Stiles Office Supply. They're the ones that provide the copiers. We have the contract for them. There's a number on the board. There's a sheet over there on the board where you call them. You have to give them our, right there. Yep. Something just fell off here again. You call them and give them our copier number and tell them what's going on, and then they send the repair person over to fix it. But you don't ever open up the back or try to find it or whatever. You just look in the drawers, pull it out. If it gets tangled up, sometimes you gotta be real careful pulling the paper out because it'll tear and it'll get stuck in there and you can't get it out. But Stiles will come. They're on campus a lot and we don't pay anything. We have a contract with them for anything that goes wrong, all the supplies and everything. So don't feel like, oh, I can't call them, it's gonna cost us money to have them come out. No, they come out and fix it. But do your best to, mainly you wanna try and get it running again so you can continue copying.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
it's more convenient for you, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so stop that one, I'll